Hola, muy buenas a todos y bienvenidos al que creo que va a ser el último episodio de Juarez Gunslinger. Y vamos para adelante. Pues así lo acabamos ya. Tenía ganitas. Coño. Y ya. Ah, coño.
Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant, that son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
For all you know, he could have been
Joder.
dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind, as did others. For instance, did my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after? By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had. I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am. A man with no family, no friends, no purpose except shooting Bob Bryant dead.
¿Por dónde es? ¿Por aquí? Sí, ¿por aquí? No, por aquí he venido. No sé dónde hay que ir, creo que es por aquí. ¿Cómo miro dónde tengo que ir? No sé, ya verás tú. Mira que hay algo. ¿Será por aquí? ¡Hostia!
Nothing could stop me from taking his life.
LOL.
I'd been after that killer forever. From the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly it was 1910. There I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2 decades.
Chan, chan, chan. ¿Y ahora qué? ¿Aquí? Sí, por aquí.
The town was falling apart, just like me.
Ah, por aquí, coño. Esto es mucho raro, Coño, mierda.
But I wasn't about to call it quits.
esta casa? Yo creo que será por aquí, ¿no? Ahora, coño.
Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Mr. Graves, are you all right? Would you like some water?
The Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled, buried in the grave of a dead amigo. Some folks think the town is haunted, so they figured there wouldn't be many people poking around.
No me quiero perder. Luego pasos. Chananana. Pasa. Oh, un secreto. Buah.
I intended to fill
¿Lol?
that grave with Bob Bryant's corpse. But like I said, the bandits knew I was on to them. They lured me in and hit me with everything they had.
Buah, chaval, me crujen. LOL. Joder, no le doy. Pues siempre me parece ese que es alguien. Vamos a ver, recupérate, amigo.
But you obviously prevailed since you're sitting here telling us today.
Actually, in that moment,
Was.
I did not prevail.
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Vamos, amigo,
Funny you
recupérate.
should put it like that, Jack.
¿Qué ha pasado?
Because when I woke up,
From the dead?
there was silence all around me.
Una habilidad. ¿Esto qué es? Ya. ¿Qué dinamita? Esto mismo.
I could swear to God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy, the kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop.
¿Qué dices, tronco? Y el niño apareció en el primer capítulo.
Here, and there, even over there.
So I am right. You are titched in the head.
Mr. Graves, perhaps we should switch you to coffee?
You see that old Indian again, too?
No, but I did see Billy's killer. Patrick Floyd Garrett. He came at me guns a-blazing.
¡Hostias!
I knew that old war horse had died 2 years before. I wondered if maybe I was dead too and confronting the ghosts of my past.
Uf.
Perhaps all my sins were coming back to haunt me and drag me down to perdition.
LOL. De fantasmas. ¿Qué me dispara? No veo nada. Coño. Son fantasmas. Billy el niño. ¿Qué dices?
I saw Henry
¿Cuántos Billy el
Plummer
niño?
throw dynamite at me.
Joder.
And in the gates of the cemetery, I saw John Wesley Hardin, just like I remember him.
Uf. Nada, vamos a ir con la pistola. Chananana. ¡Hostias!
Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel shotgun. But no ghost army was stopping me.
LOL, tío.
My
Me da hasta miedo.
father-in-law got hit with a fallen branch. He spent the rest of his life talking to dogs.
Aparte no se ve un carajo. ¿Y eso? Para. Uy, mucha munición veo yo aquí.
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead.
Vamos, ¿quién más? Uf.
The Dalton brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead.
Uf.
George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond.
Uf. Coño.
Jesse, Woodson, James, and Jim Reed, each one deader than the next. I thought I would go crazy. Thought.
¿De dónde más? Buah.
Finally, I saw Harry Alonzo Longabaugh,
The Sundance Kid?
like a general leading his Legion of the Dead.
You told us before that you'd see him alive.
He was alive. Then I heard a voice call to me from afar. It was Robert Leroy Parker, a.k.a. Butch Cassidy, coming at me from out of the fog.
Thanks for taking care of that bastard.
Vaya. Ha sido chungo, ¿eh? Está vivo. Butch Cassidy. Sí, el bueno, el muerto y el malo. ¿Qué va a haber duelo? Wow.
But the kid wasn't quite deceased. Not yet.
Takes more than one little bullet to kill the likes of me, partner.
Those two looked like they hadn't seen each other for quite a while. Clearly, they were no longer amigos.
Amigos.
Shit. I was hoping I wouldn't have to kill you. You won't have to, Butch. I'm killing you first.
I asked them about Bob Bryant, but they were too busy with their own heated conversation.
Let me get this shit straight. You want my money and the love of my life? You frittered it all away, Butch. Eda's mine. So is that damn money.
I didn't want to shoot anybody until I had an answer to my question, but those boys didn't give me much of a choice.
En los duelos a la mexicana, pulsa Q para centrarte en el enemigo que te esté mirando. Oh, este me está mirando. ¡No! Apagada. Vale, tengo que disparar a los dos. No he sido rápido en eso. Qué guapo están estos duelos. Wow. Whoa.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid died there in that cemetery not 6 months ago.
Madre mía. Perfecto, chaval. Lo has matado de forma honorable, chaval. Qué guapo ha estado. Final. Comenzar.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid were killed by the Bolivian army. Everybody knows that.
That's the legend, but it ain't the truth.
So, you never found Bob? There is no Bob. This old sumbitch ain't even Silas Greaves.
Sir, is that true? Have you been pulling our legs this whole time?
Well, not the whole time.
Oh man, I think you've worn out your welcome here.
Maybe you're right, Jack. Maybe it's time to pay. You see, Ben, or should I say Bob, your past always catches up with you.
Era él.
I was a different man back then, crazy.
Drinking, I've changed my ways, I swear to you. If I could turn back the clock, But you can't, Bob.
Venganza. Ya que hemos matado a todo el mundo.
Why'd you toy with me like that? Telling those tales, knowing all along. Why not just lay your cards on the table?
Here. I won't have it said that I left you with nothing.
That's how you want it? So be it.
¿Duelo?
Holy
Sana.
Molly, move against that wall. Go!
A ver si lo mato a la primera. Sí que este era Bob, ¿eh?
Oh my God! Oh, Jesus!
Y fuera. Bob ha muerto al fin.
Did you know it was him all along?
Cassidy told me Bob was in Abilene before he died. But I wasn't sure Ben was my man until he revealed how much he knew about Ringo and Reed.
Huh?
The coin, of course. Well, that was the last nail in that particular coffin.
I better go get the sheriff.
You okay, boy? You're looking mighty shook up.
Dwight, maybe you best go home. Young Eisenhower here is leaving for West Point tomorrow. He shouldn't get caught up in something like this.
I think I might head out myself at this juncture. Unless you want to stop me, Jack.
No, sir, Mr. Greaves.
So where are you going now? Now that you had your revenge?
Doesn't really matter, does it? As I've sold my soul for it, and will never again walk with those I have lost.
Bob. Claro, Juárez. Pues ya está, al fin. Un juego más finiquitado. Ahora ya empezaré una nueva serie. Creo que empezaré el Resident Evil Revelations, que tiene muy buena pinta. Y nada, ahora también acabar Remember Me. Y a seguir con las demás series. Pues nada, espero que os haya gustado. Dale like si es así, todo eso. Y nos vemos en el próximo capítulo. En el próximo capítulo no, en alguna otra serie. Bueno chicos, un saludo a todos y adiós.